All right, so today we're going to continue learning about systems of equations. And previously, we learned how to solve systems of equations doing graphing. So if I had two equations, I'll write the first one right here, y equals, we'll say 2x plus 4. Well, if I wanted to graph that, I would go to, I know it crosses b at 4, so I go to 4 right there. And then I have my slope right here of 2, so I'm going to rise 2, 1, 2, and run 1. There's a point, and I could graph that line like this. Come up here, 2, 1, 2, 1 right here. So it goes from here through those points like this. There we go, like that. And then if I had another equation, which I will write in blue here, of y equals 3x plus 3, well, I would go again, begin b at 3, in this case right here. And then I'm going to rise 3 and run 1. So 1, 2, 3, 1. There's the, there's the point right there. And so if I draw that line, 1, 2, 3, 1 right here, it goes like this. Okay. And it should be easy to see there that if I did that if I graph this right here, sorry, this point right here works for both of them. And that point is 1, 6. So the point 1, 6 works for both of them. Okay, today, instead of learning how to do it by graphing, we're going to solve systems of equations by substitution. Right? So if we're trying to find the one point, in this case this one in black, that 1, 6, that works for both the red line and the blue line, well, the y value of that point is the same, and the x value of that point is the same. That's the whole idea, is that it's the one point that where the x and the y values are the same. So if I come back to look at my original equations, this y right here and this y right here, when I solve them, are going to be the same value. And so if this y equals 2x plus 4, I can take that y and substitute it in to that one right there. So in other words, if I'm going to rewrite this blue equation, the red y and the blue y are the same. So I could say this red y is also equal to what the blue y is equal to, which is 3x plus 3, and the red y, as we have up here, is equal to 2x plus 4, and that's going to be equal to the blue y, which is 3x plus 3, and I did that by substitution. I just substituted the value of one y in for the other. Now that I have that, I can solve it. If I subtract 3x from both sides, those three x's cancel. I'm left with negative x plus 4 equals 3. If I subtract 4 from both sides, I end up with negative x equals negative 1. And if I multiply both sides by negative 1 to switch the signs, I get a negative times a negative is a positive. X equals negative times a negative is a positive 1. So I've got x equals 1. That's what we said right here. There's my x equals 1. Okay? Now, how do I find my y? Well, if I know x equals 1, I can rewrite this top equation. I'll do the red one. Y equals 2x plus 4. Well, what is x? X is just 1. So I can rewrite this as y equals 2. Well, we said down here that x equals 1, so 2 1s plus 4 That's going to be equal to y equals 2 plus 4, which is y equals 6. That's the value that we said right here. Okay, now how did I know to do the red equation? What if I had done the blue one? Well, if I did the blue one instead, we should, if everything is done right, we should end up with the same answer. So in this case, y equals 3x plus 3. So that's the same thing as y equals 3. Well, if x is 1, that's 3 ones plus 3. So that's y equals 3 plus 3, or y equals 6. Same answer. So it doesn't matter. You can do either the top equation or the bottom equation, the red one or the blue one. It doesn't matter, because as long as I find that, in this case, the x value first of 1, when I plug it into either the red or the white, or sorry, the red or the blue, I'm going to get 6 as the y value, because I'm trying to find the one point that works for both. So it shouldn't make a difference. It should be the same thing for both. But in either case, I ended up with the value of my x was equal to 1 and my y is equal to 6. And I did that through substitution. And here I did it through graphing, but of course we got the same answer either way. That the one point that works for both the red equation here of y equals 2x plus 4 and the blue equation here of y equals 3x plus 3, the one value that's going to work for both of them is when x equals 1 and y equals 6.